Let's start with the king, the most important piece in the game. The king can move one square in any direction. Drag your king to capture the star. Nice, now capture the next star. Keep it up, one more star to go. Good job. Now you know how to move the king. Next, let's learn how to move the queen. The queen is the most powerful piece. It can move any number of squares up, down. Use the queen to capture the star. Exactly. Now move the queen multiple times to capture the star. Keep it up and capture the last star. Good job! Now that you know how to move the queen, let's learn about the other pieces. Time to meet the rook. It can move any number of squares up, down, or sideways. Can you use the rook to capture the star? You got it. Capture the next one. Great job! Capture one last star. Excellent, you're picking this up fast. Next is the bishop. It can move any number of squares diagonally. Use the bishop to capture the star. And the next one. Last one, you're doing great. Amazing! Now that you know how to move the bishop, there are only two more pieces to learn. This is a knight. The knight moves in an L shape. The knight is the only piece that can jump over other pieces. Try moving your knight to capture the star. Take a few moves to capture the next star. Nicely done. One last knight capture. Well done, let's keep moving. Last is the pawn. It moves one square forward or two squares on its first move. Try moving the pawn one square forward. Great! Try moving the pawn two squares on its first move. Good, now you know how pawns can move. Pawns have another quirk, they can only capture diagonally. Move up and then capture the star. Nice! Pawns are the only piece that can promote to any other piece when they reach the other side of the board. Move to the end of the board and select the queen to promote your pawn. Looks good. It usually makes sense to promote to a queen since it's the strongest piece. Pawns have a unique ability called en passant. If an opposing pawn moves two squares and stops beside your pawn, you can still capture it. Capture this pawn en passant by imagining it had only moved one square. Nice capture. En passant is somewhat rare, but it will come in handy eventually.